not only do you win the opener, you come home and just after the season you had last year, you get the Redwood Bowl, you come out of the locker room, the place is packed. You guys didn't waste any time for you guys to make a statement. Just a huge win for this Jacks program.
Yeah, it was a big win, and we really wanted to come out and get the crowd fired up right off the bat and get a lead ahead when they like to run the ball. It's tough for them to play from behind, especially with how good our defense is. So it was a big win at home for us.
Yeah, the defense of the Jacks just to stop Watson. I mean, just the type of back he is, and to put the points up on the board, just the defense from start to finish. Definitely strong. How important was that in that win?
Oh, that's very important. He's a great player, but we have a great defense. We did a good job controlling him, and that was huge for the game.
You know, you guys get the win, and then facing Azusa, they were coming off a huge win. Definitely this past game, a measuring stick. Still early in the season, but definitely a huge win like this can, moving on in the season, definitely help you guys out a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely good. We needed that win, really, and we want to keep it rolling this week against Dixie. And we have high hopes for ourselves. We have high expectations, and we expected to win that game as we do this week, so we got to keep preparing.
Yeah, you talk about Dixie, they're 0-2 coming out of some big losses. A team that got a pair of wins against you guys a season ago. It is another long road trip for you guys, but thoughts facing Dixie this week?
I mean, they did start 0-2, but just like every team in our conference, they're a very good team. And we need to prepare for them just like we did last week and come out hot like we did. And if we I think we can have some success against them as well.
You guys got healthy players back. You have recruits, new players this year. But so far, after 2 games, if you're going to pinpoint what has been the difference so far?
I think our team chemistry, really. We're really playing for each other. We're sticking together and we're working hard. And when you play great defense, you take care of the football, you really have a good chance as long as you're playing hard and sticking together. So I think that's worked well for us.
I'm just looking at these numbers, and you held Terrell Watson 51 yards on 18 carries. What was the game plan going into that game? And obviously, I mean, whatever you did worked. I mean, how did you guys approach that?
Well, I mean, first of all, we just have a great defense. Our defense has been playing great the first 2 games, and we expect them to continue to do so. And it's really about gang tackling him. Our defense did a great job getting to the ball, and that's what we focus on all the time, all throughout camp. And so they did that, and we're able to hold him to 51.
And that made defending the pass all the much easier once you're able to shut him down and make that team much more one-dimensional?
Absolutely. And our secondary is great, just like we are up front. And so once we stopped him, our secondary was able to make some plays for us as well.
Alex, talk about getting to block for Nick and Jaquan. That's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, obviously people know how good he is, and it's really fun. He can make plays for us. He can definitely make us look good. And then Jaquan, I think, has definitely raised some eyebrows as well, as he's played very well. So with both of them running, and we have more depth than that too. Those are just the 2 people I've seen. So they're doing a great job, and it makes our job easy.
You redshirted last year and saw the team go through the 0-11, and the O-line was a sore spot at a lot of points last year. What kind of chip on your shoulder do you guys carry as a unit when you take the field on Saturdays?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we know what happened last year should not have happened. Despite the injuries, we needed to play better, and we know that we are better than what we showed last year. And so we really wanted to stick together, and we knew we needed a couple wins, and we got a couple wins right off the bat, and we expect to keep that rolling and keep playing hard.
You almost have a presence for a guy who's only played twice. Well, what's it like having I use the term loosely veteran, but as someone who's been around the program, what's it like when you look across and see Robert Weber, a true freshman, leading the offense?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. He came in and really stepped up, and he's honestly been a leader for us. He works really hard. He understands the offense, and he prepares as hard as anybody does. And when you have a guy who can control the offense like that, it really sets the tempo for the game.
What's it like playing for Coach Walsh, and what's he like as an offensive line coach?
Coach Walsh is a great coach. He really is about sticking together, and so we do that, and we work really hard, and we're always over-prepared, I feel. Which, I mean, I don't know if you can be over-prepared, but we always strive to be, so that whatever they throw at us, we're going to be ready for it.
Are you guys expecting, or does anything change for you? I'm assuming Dixie State's going to look to shut down the run this week. Does it make it harder to run the football or do your job if they're keying on one thing?
I mean, we'll have a game plan ready for them. and we know what they're going to do. And as long as we execute our assignments and get off the ball like we should, I think we'll be able to run the ball on them fine. But I don't think we're a one-dimensional offense either. So if they try to take that away, we can do other things as well.
A couple more questions for me. Guys like Drew Peterson, coaching staff, they speak very highly of you as an offensive lineman. You know, what do you take as you know, your limit of how good you can be through this offense and through this program?
Well, I mean, you mentioned Drew Peterson. I think he's somebody who's got me a lot better, honestly, with that redshirt program. And I just think if we keep sticking together as a team, we can be really good as an offense and as a team. And people like that help us to do so, absolutely.
I was asked by a few people at the game last week, how did Alex Cappa end up at Humboldt State?
I just came, I visited, I liked it a lot, and I thought it was a good vibe here. It was a team that wants to win and wants to play hard, and I liked it here, so.